And we're back. Yes, we're late. Listen, 1 week getting fat. I'm already breathing heavier. I've had McDonald's for lunch every day this week. I discovered the McDonald's app. Very handy. I never knew you could get so many deals. I've been overpaying for way too long. So now I'm overindulging,
Re-
overeating, and I'll be doing the official measurement for the Patreon, and I'll be tweeting the measurement after the show. So hopefully, what was last week, 34? Hopefully, we're at least
Yeah, I
36.
saw
We'll
that.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
McDonald's app will get you. I may have went to had a celebratory McDonald's breakfast at around 7:30 yesterday morning.
Wow.
And
I actually had McDonald's for breakfast yesterday, too.
well, let's just say I didn't wake up and go to McDonald's. Let's just say that.
Oh.
Let's just say I went to the beach at 5:30 a.m. and lived amongst the gulls and cormorants and geese for a while there by myself.
Speaking of which,
And
how
maybe
was the crows going?
the crows are great. Glad you asked. Actually, there was 2 crow encounters the last 24 hours. There was a crow there that morning. I took the bottle top off of my Truly that I brought with me, which we'll get to that. Left it out there for it. Hopefully it picked it up. And then this morning, I left out a peanut and a candy wrapper that has foil on the inside because I saw them flying around. We'll
Wow. Are
see.
they attracted to the foil?
They like anything shiny. So that's why I figured foil, because that's how they show off to their friends. So sometimes if you do, my plan is to start exchanging shiny things with them eventually. That's the plan.
Yes.
Because over time, they'll start leaving stuff for me. They even leave money. Maybe they'll leave me money.
Or maybe they'll go get some rubies from like an old lady. They'll steal her bracelet or watch.
But let me not,
maybe some rings.
Let me not bury the lead. Big news for the SMC world. If you've been following this fine program since our birth, I officially got my alcohol interlock out of my car on Thursday.
Wow.
Thank you, folks.
Wow.
Thank you. So we did Sports Mask, a great Sports Mask. If you haven't watched it yet, good time to watch it while you're watching these games. Throw it on.
Fantastic show.
So you don't have to listen to Joe Buck or any other announcers. They all stink. Go throw on the last Sports Mask. It was great. Afterwards, with me and White Julio, who was on the show, went to a place called Casey's Bar and Tavern.
Ooh,
I didn't drive. I didn't drive. Best bar in the world. I may just be there later on tonight. We'll see. Didn't drive, but a celebration of sorts. Mead, the great Aunt Mead was there. Julio showed up. Oh, all the friends of the show.
All the boys just getting rowdy.
A little bit rowdy. And tied one thing in the next, and next thing I know, next thing I know, I'm listening to Lord Huron, and then next thing I know, it's 6 a.m, and the water just calls me all the time. I had to go down there, feeling good, and luckily, if I didn't have this goddamn thing in my car, I wouldn't have been able to go because it wouldn't let me start it.
Yes.
So it's cheating me of life, and
you did it legally. You went to the place and had them disconnected.
All on the up and up, and this is funny too. That morning, my car battery I got out to my car and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't turn over. It was totally dead. By the way, if we can get a number to call Subaru, we can call Subaru because I got a big problem. I love Subarus. Biggest problem is the seatbelts always fucking or lag and get caught in the door. So then the door didn't close. The dome light was on all day. Anyway, but the funny part of that is not that. So AAA guy came. I tried to jump it with another car. It didn't work. Definitely did it right.
Shit was dead.
Yeah, it's super dead. AAA guy came, little lad, little Mexican fellow, good boy,
nice.
a good old boy. I was like
early.
the new good old boys, as I call them, the Spanish, hard workers. He came to, oh, you got that shit in your car? I used to have one of those too. It's a fucking racket. I was like, what? Well, you just drove here in a tow truck. How did you have one of these in your car? That was cool. And then the Indian guy who fixed my car told me to go have a party and said, God bless you.
Wow.
So that's it. I'm a free man. Next time I get a DUI, I'll go to jail and probably blow my head up before I get there. So
jail's fun. You got to take it on the up and up. Jail can be good. I
Jail's
mean,
fun, and what have we always? And this is it. Talking about, I want to hear about the merch you mentioned before we started. But speaking of that, what have we always said, Mister Mask? Pinky, as Bear Ribs would call you.
I
There's
do it for the
nothing
story.
more. There's nothing more American than what?
Drinking and driving. I mean, I'm telling you right now.
You got it.
You have to drink and drive. You have to drink before you drive. And listen, you're not all bunched up, worried about who's going to hit you. You're relaxed. You're calm. You're surfing along. As long as you're not mixing it and getting crazy and blacking out. But even then, I mean, like when I got my DWI, I was driving fine. Some asshole at the bar is the one who called the cops. He said, "Oh, this guy, he just slammed all these beers." It was an Uber driver. He was mad because I didn't take the Uber. I'd rather drive. So he called the cops.
Wow. What a fucking
It's not like I was
scumbag.
swerving all over the place. He was like,
No,
"Oh, this
same
guy,
here.
Just chugged all these beers and hopped in his car." And there was only
We've
one
been
way to
over
find.
it. We've been over it over the episodes, but yes, both of mine were on vacations, almost 10 years apart. One was when I had my Cadillac with 20-inch rims and tinted out, and I was driving in New Hampshire, so I got pulled over for nothing. And then my last one, as we all know by now, I had a kayak on my car at 2 a.m. and also out-of-state plates in another state. So yes. Anyway, drink and drive, folks. Drinking and drive, another more American. Just don't hurt anyone else. Otherwise, nothing more American. Nothing feels better.
I mean, there's
Truly
a
what
reason
the
they
country is
sell
built
tall boys. Tall boys are sold for a reason. You get the brown bag. You put it in the cup holder. It's a perfect fit. Fits like a glove. All right? There's a reason these things are there. It's not for your McDonald's cups. That's for when you get home. All right?
Yeah, I
It's
went
for the
to
cold beers.
McDonald's. So then I
Yes.
went to McDonald's after the beach. And you're right. I should have used the app. But anyway, what did I get? I asked if they had quarter pounders, but they wasn't ready yet. So I got sausage McGriddle, bacon, obviously sausage, egg, cheese McGriddle, bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle, 2 sausage burritos, hash brown, and an orange juice.
Wow. That's a
Slammed
good
before-
meal.
Didn't make it out of the car.
Oh, yeah. No, never. And I don't make it out of the parking lot. I park it. I put it in park, and I eat in the parking lot, and then I continue on doing my drive. I had, what did I have? I had 2 McGriddles, 2 sausage biscuits, large Sprite yesterday. And hash
Wow.
browns.
Yeah. So let's go back now. Where I saw the Patreon video of your weigh-in, which
Yes.
was funny, which was hilarious, by the way. Retarded. Where are we at? Have you put on pounds? Have you put on inches? What is the state of the fat union? And then we have to talk about hashtags. I had some hashtags submitted for this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I had the idea that I'm gonna do the measurement after every show on the Saturday. I was gonna cook today, but I can only do the cooking every other Saturday. So next Saturday I will be cooking loads of shit food again on the show.
I love that. That was great. That's
And,
bringing it back to our roots, core values.
Yes, yeah. But of course, every other Saturday I'm confined to the office to do the show, so I don't really want to
Multiple
cook in here.
studios at your sprawling estate.
Yes. I don't want to get grease everywhere in here. So, but I do have a Twix bar
They
here.
say don't make grease where you sleep.
Yeah, I have a Twix bar. I ate
that's
2
good.
large bags of M&Ms earlier, Red Bull. Really getting it going, folks. So I don't know. I feel good, but I've eaten McDonald's. I've purposely been eating tons of food. Big healthy dumps. No more drinking dumps. That went away finally.
That's good.
So
now, are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now with your binge eating, or when you were drinking? Because that's interesting.
Oh, I can tell you, I've gotten a lot of actual work done at my job. Because I wake up and I feel good in the morning. It's nice.
It's nice, and then you get to treat yourself with a big meal on top of it, since you're trying to gain weight. That's really
Right.
You're actually living my dream.
I know it's nice. So hopefully we'll see. At least what was it? It was 34 inches last week. I don't have a scale. I need to buy a scale. I'm gonna do that. I might go do that after the show.
People got real pissed off. Not pissed off, but people were really appalled by my. Did you hear what my pant measurements are these days?
No.
Well, they're 32 28s.
28 waist.
28 length.
Length. Yeah.
32 waist.
All right.
I said it on In Hot Water, and they all gasped.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because it's like I'm a square.
I wear a 32-30 or a 30-30.
You only wear a 30 length? I thought 28 length, I guess.
I wear a 32 now. I like a 32. It depends on the brand. So some of them I like to cut off right at a little lower. Like Wranglers I like lower,
Short King.
King,
That's
absolutely.
right. So have you changed your eating schedule yet, or you just switched? You're eating the same times basically, and just
I've
eating shit.
never been able to eat at the same time daily. But I can tell you this: the Adderall is not making any like making me eat less. I've been eating a shit ton of food, 4 meals a day. I eat breakfast, which I never used to do ever. I've
No,
eaten breakfast every
we've been
day.
over that. It's for
I've eaten. I do lunch. I've been trying to keep at noon, right at noon. I go to McDonald's, and then right when I get home, I have a meal around 4:30, and then I have another one right before bed.
good.
So I'm gonna cook another pot of chili tonight, and
Good
which
football,
doesn't
wild
last
card
long.
weekend. Nothing goes with football like chili and getting fat.
Yeah, if you want to see something really funny, folks, join our betting group. I went a little wild in there. If you
Oh,
want to go
did you?
check.
I haven't checked today. I put in all my bets earlier in the week and used all my money, so I haven't. But I have tons of bets going on starting this next game. But what did you
Yeah.
do? You went
Oh,
wild.
dude, I have. Dude, just go look at my odds because you always think that's hilarious.
I laughed. What did I text you? This motherfucker. I looked at his odds. He had something that was like plus 3.3 million, and
I
one
got
of
a
the
couple
bet-
plus
and
sixes
one
in
of
there
the.
right now.
I just was looking at who he bet on because I knew didn't know any. Like, nor would I. Just betting on random shit, and he bet on a team called Alcorn State to cover a college basketball.
I've never heard of
year.
them. I've
You're
never heard of
kidding.
them. Hey, but they did cover it. I
They
lost
did
something
cover.
else on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a couple
big
more
bets in. The
bettings
betting
I'm
group
gonna
is.
make.
We got to put that. Sorry, we got to put that link. I keep meaning to do it. I want to put the link to the betting group on a Patreon post, just so. I mean, I'll send
Okay.
it to whoever. If you're not on the Patreon, just hit us up. I'll get you the link. But I think I'll put it up on the Patreon.
Yeah,
just
put
so-
it up on page. So if you live in a state that can bet, even if you don't bet, you can still get in there and talk trash.
Oh, it's great.
And yeah, so even if you're in a state that can't bet, you can still join the group and check out us kings who can bet and gamble.
There
along
is.
the way.
Oh,
So-
I see Tommy, the great Tommy 197373, great Tommy 1973, as Kevin Brennan calls him, is in the chat in the group. Of course, he says, "Come on, fuckos, we got to make DraftKings ante up today. Ante up, jack that fool. Ante up, kidnap pack fool." And Ski Mask said, "Let's put DraftKings out of business this weekend." It is. It's money making. It's wild card money making weekend, folks. Get those bets in.
a lot of odds, a lot of odds. A lot of these parlays are making me mad whenever that you can't combine certain things. It's almost impossible to know until you fucking.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Have you figured that out? I can't tell what. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you can't add things and whatever. What's
That's
that?
right.
Donate?
Streamelements.com. All right. Get there now, people. Put some tips in there. All right. Get me fat.
Yeah.
I want to.
Let's get you fat.
If you give us tips, I will buy an entire cake for the next show, and I will try to eat the entire cake live on the show to gain a couple more inches here. I
That'd
got to
be
get ready for next winter. Yeah, you like those odds, Stancil?
I don't know why it's not letting me post. I was gonna post. We're gonna.
It wouldn't let me change my profile picture. I was trying to change it to my mugshot.
Let's take a look at your odds. Let's see. Oh, I see the bow-tied bartender got a bet in today.
Wow.
Great. Oh, so you have a 17 pick parlay here? Is this the one? You got a couple 17 pick parlays.
Oh yeah, there's a
I
lot.
see.
There's a lot in there.
The odds here are, hold on, I got to count. Well, this 6 pick parlay, what is this? The odds here are bigger than that one. What is this? The odds on the 6 pick parlay are 1.4 million.
Well, I think that's first touchdown score.
Oh yeah, you did all the first touchdown. This is weird. The 17 pick parlay. Let's see. Oh my god. You got Bucknell, you got UCF, Kennesaw State. This is retarded. Yeah, so join the group. I laugh. Half the fun, honestly, half the reason I place retarded parlays now is that somebody in that group will see it and just laugh at it.
Yeah, me too. Like I'll
so
find
stupid.
some like the Alcorn State. I've never even heard of that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And I was betting
Alcorn
on
State.
some NBA. Dude, there's a game on there in the casino. It's called Rocket Ship.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty fucking fun. I just turned 20 into 120. So basically what you do is like there's a whole bunch of people in the lobby and this rocket takes off and it continues to go up, and the further it goes up, the more money you make. But you got to bail before the rocket explodes, and you don't know when it's going to explode. So you gotta have to guess like when to jump out. But the whole time it goes up, you're like making money. And,
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We've been over this. I can't trust any electronic casino thing because or any casino.
I trust the ones where I'm playing like with there's other people in the lobby, and which makes me laugh too, because like I'm betting $5, per rocket takeoff, and there's guys in there betting like 550, and then so every 6 takeoffs, the rocket will come out and just explode. So I saw this guy lose like $1,500 in 0.5 seconds.
That's great. That's funny.
It's great.
That's fun. Somebody, I forget who I was just talking to. It was either maybe Victor or Tommy or maybe neither of them. Maybe Parada. But anyway, they said you go to the casino on New Year's and you always hit the slots and everything because they want to, or you go like New Year's Eve and you go there. If you bet at night, like all the slots, they said everything is turned up because I want everybody to have a good time and spend more money. And basically, if you go there New Year's Eve and play, yeah, you're going to win. And they said you just got to pull the trigger because then the next day they put it back to normal. There's a free tip for next year.
I don't know. My mom always said that was bullshit. She said never go to the casino on holidays.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. Mask.
She said Tuesdays, but I mean, casinos down south are different anyways. Like
I trust Mrs. Mask.
They call them the boats, like in Louisiana, because technically it's not legal. It has to be on a boat.
Right. It had to be in the water.
Yeah. So you just, it's the same. It's like a building. You go in there. And here's a tip that I noticed worked that I use in the casino, and it's worked for me quite a bit. What you do is you find the machine that's closest to like the blackjack or the poker tables, like right across the aisleway, and you turn the volume on that motherfucker all the way up, and you just start spinning because then you'll start winning because it's going to be like ding 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 ding, and then everybody at the tables is looking at the slots like, oh, what's he hitting? And then they want to come and play the slots. So you find the one that's the screen is facing the tables, and you just turn the volume like so loud it's annoying.
That was the idea there to just be a douche, or that you win more on that because they want that machine.
They want the people at the quiet tables to hear the noise coming from the machine, so that they get attracted to the machine. So it's worked for me quite a bit at a couple different casinos, and I gotta say and even if you're not winning, it's hilarious to be an asshole because you can hear their voices like getting louder because they can't hear each other because they put the most annoying games.
It is pretty funny.
They put like the Wheel of Fortune one, and when it goes up, it's just like ding ding, and then the
folks
starts spinning.
These tips and more will be featured at Ski Mask Palooza June 24th. You could bet with Ski Mask. It's going to be an afternoon activity. For those who don't want to kayak, Ski Mask is going to squire you about the casino and show all you these hot tips, right?
Yes. You got to be very loud in the casino. You got to act like an asshole. You see these Facebook posts of people winning. You know why you're seeing so many of those videos is because there's a person behind the person playing holding up a phone. So the casino lords know that it's going to go out to social media if they win. So they're like, okay, this person's taking a video. Let them win. So they put it on Facebook and attracts people to that casino. Because I watch those videos. I see them from Mohegan. I'm like, now I want to go to Mohegan.
You're giving away all the tips. Don't give away the.
I got plenty of tips in the casino, folks. Plenty of
tips. You're going to learn so much.
The only tip that I say, and I can't say it enough. Don't get drunk at the casino because I lose every time. Every time. If I go to the casino sober, I win. If I go drunk,
especially if you go with Kevin Brennan.
Penny.
Don't go to the casino with Kevin Brennan either.
I was hammered.
All your money.
Yeah,
he'll just take all your money.
Took every penny and then gave it to a.
What? How was? I have a couple MLC points. How I didn't get around to it yet, as you heard how my last couple of days went. How were the Sad Chads? I saw 2 were released.
Yeah, he finally put the audio out from the one a week before because he records it on a different software so that people could tip, and he shows clips and shit like that, so it makes it really easy. And so we put the audio out, but the video's out. They've been really good. Like the last one went over pretty smooth. We had Husey on. We had
the great
Brandon from BYOB podcast who was on the Patreon last week, and of course Stevie Lou. And it was fun. It basically just turned into making fun of Karen Margolis the entire show.
The great Karen Margolis.
Check it out. We're not making fun of her.
Mrs. Florentine.
They're light jokes. But Husey started it, and it just all 2 hours was just yeah, even quad. I mean, it was so ridiculous. Like it was.
Yeah, just
If you go look at some of Billy Wagner's stuff that he tweeted about Karen Mongolas after the show, you'll get the hint on what we were talking about.
Quad Father says that last sad Chad is the hardest I've laughed in a long time. Wow. Well, let me say this because I missed the show obviously, but I know you that the ship will be that ship is fine without me. But let me say this, and this is nothing breaking news, but I just wanted because since I haven't been on Sad Chad in a week or so. And this is an MLC wrap-up show at its core, folks. That's what it is. It always was. I just want to reiterate, we've talked about this before. This is a message to Kevin Brennan. I don't know why. I don't understand. I mean, I kind of do. Why Kevin thinks he needs Chad on the show. I think Kevin thinks he brings more to the show than he does. Because obviously Kevin is hosting the show and not watching it. But you look at any of our fellow MLC fans, we all literally, and not like, not in a satirical way, we all, to a person, I would say, enjoy the solo MLCs
right
just as much, if not more, than the regular ones. Kevin's excuse for having Chad on the show is always, so he has something to shit on or somebody to get guests. As far as the guests go, it's the same. It's Godfrey, Jim.
Right. It's the same round.
There's 5 people it could be. And I'm not even just being hyperbolic. I literally could probably book more people than Chad because nobody hates me. Like most comedians hate Chad. So I can literally get more. If it's about guests, Kevin, you don't have to put me on the show. I'll just get you guests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's the only people that don't like me basically are Chad and his 2 or 3, whatever, his little handful of cronies.
Yeah,
and then
goons.
Flip side of that is just about everybody in comedy thinks Chad is a total clown, you know? So if the excuse is guess wrong, if the excuse is have somebody to shit on, well, you don't, again, we all tune in for Kevin. I'm not putting down MLC. I still never miss an MLC, but it really doesn't, I find I've been apathetic to Chad, which is probably the worst thing, right? He doesn't just bring it in the show. He doesn't make me laugh. He doesn't make me mad. I just don't really care. And as an OG beautiful boy, and this is not Kevin's fault, but we just need we need some new life. I was excited to hear he was trying to get free hands on the show. Because that's
always good.
I like going down that avenue. And I understand Kevin hasn't been getting out in the clubs as much as he were. As he jokes, he's retired. And I know with going to clubs, it brings up more shit. So I get it. He's dealing with what he is, but I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to reiterate. And again, like I said, I'm apathetic. It doesn't bother me. He's on there. I don't care. I still laugh at Kevin, and Levy or whoever. But that's a testament to Kevin. He doesn't need Chad. He doesn't need any co-hosts, as we've always said.
Right.
I know he wants to do it because it's easy, but again, whatever. Have any one of us clowns. I'll get you guests. You want a guest? I'll get you a fucking guest.
Well, like we talked about it, we went over it briefly on Sad Chat. At this point, I think Kevin's just doing it because he knows it annoys the fans. I think he's like on purpose doing it because he knows that people don't like Chad.
But that's my point. That's my point. That was funny for a while, but like I said, it doesn't annoy me.
We need some new light. It's a new year.
I just don't care. I just don't care. And he's the same. It's the same shit over and over with him, which is fine. I'm not saying don't ever have him on again, but just doesn't really make sense as a co-host. And like you said, exactly. I feel like at one point it was to annoy the fans, but I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I just don't care. Kevin's always going to make me laugh. Chad's never going to ruin that show for me. Sorry, Chad. I know you would probably wish you would. I just don't fucking care. I just think any other person would be more interesting. Somebody we don't hear from every week. That's all. That's just my opinion.
Beautiful. Yeah. So did you see where the Steel Toe guys had Kumi on?
I did not, but I did not. Go talk about that because I had Steel Toe on my list as well. Yeah, I heard about that. Please go.
So Kumia talked about on his show briefly that he went on Steel Toe and he was planning, just going to pop in for 20, 30 minutes. Ended up staying on there for like 2 hours. And at that time, I knew, Chad was going to have something to say about it. We talked about it on Sad Chad. We showed the clip. And
nice.
Sure enough, Sad Chad put out a live stream where he's like, "Oh, yeah, you finally had your idol on your show. I've been on Kumia over 10 times. I don't give a fuck." And it was so funny to me because I knew I was just waiting around for him to go live after the news came out that Cumia did their show. I was like, this is going to be the first thing he talks about.
So predictable. Yeah.
It's going to be the first thing he talks about on his live stream.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
But yeah, exactly. And then he's going to follow up with saying, "Oh, but I don't give a fuck. I've been on his show over 10 times." Okay, but the last couple times you called in, you got embarrassed. I don't think you're going to be on again. Yeah. And I don't remember Cumia ever talking about it after the fact, saying he had a good time when you were on.
Yeah, Beetlejuice was on Howard Stern all the time. Doesn't mean, there's reasons people are on shows. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so go ahead. Did you have more with Steel Toe, or is that the chat?
No, I mean, of course, we all know the news. He pulled
Big
out of
news.
DabbleCon.
Yes.
Are you going?
That's what
Are you going to DabbleCon?
No. Are you?
No.
No.
50-50.
Well, I mean, listen, I wouldn't hate if we were represented. I just can't, as we discussed before the show, whatever.
Okay.
But yes, I was watching, and chat, no problem with the Steel Toe boys. We're all doing God's work out here. And I credit to them. I was watching them live the other evening as I was watching my money go down the drain on sports.
Beautiful.
Yes, and he said he wasn't going to make it, and it sounded like he didn't really have a reason. Let's be, we always tell it like it is here at Ski Mask Collective because we don't. Who gives a fuck?
That's what the show is.
Sounds like it just didn't want to go, which is fine, his prerogative. My question to you is this: is DabbleCon going to be a disaster?
I don't think so. I think that
because I saw a lot of pissed off people in their chat. A lot of Steel Toe fans who seemed pissed off in that chat when he said that.
I think there's some family stuff going on with Steel Toe, and that's why they had to pull out. That's why they had to pull out. I don't think it's like a thing where they couldn't make it or had to go. I think they had some personal shit going on.
So not because it's just fucking 2 degrees in Rochester in February?
No, I don't think so. And I think Levy made this point. I think it was Levy saying, even if this is a disaster, number one, it's the first time doing it. Number two, it's funny just thinking about they're putting together a convention making fun of somebody.
Yeah.
And number three, there's going to be tons of names there. So even if it is a disaster, it's still going to end up being a fucking party. And everybody's going to be hanging out, having fun, drinking, So it's going to be, it's like the comedians at the compound. Some of those were a disaster, but they were still fucking fun.
Exactly. And that's kind of where it was going. Like even the AC comedians of the compound, they filled that club, which was what?
Right.
150 seats, something like more.
Yeah.
Do you know that theater? You know the theater they do it in?
Yeah, I know the theater, but I don't know how many seats. I would say about 150, 100.
But even I've done this little smaller ones. Even if you have 30 people, 50 people who are all there for the same thing, it's fun. So I was half. I'm an investigative reporter. I observe and report. I felt the question needed to be asked. I was wondering if more people were going to cancel, but that's a good point. You have enough people, even if I would say 20, 30 or more, even if you only have that, it's a good time. Who's going? So it's obviously Carl and his gang, Shuli and Levy.
Yeah, Shuli and Levy's driving
Cumia.
up. Cumia is going to be there.
All right, so that right there is.
Why do I pod's going to be there? He says he thinks Steel Toe's not going because Shuli said Chad could go. Like Chad's going to go. Chad wouldn't show up for that. Because he knows nobody there is going to like him. And but yeah, another thing that's weird about the whole Shuli everything. We had at least three calls on the last Sad Chad. People calling in that they really do not like Shuli.
Yes, we talked about
going on.
We talked about. I brought this up on our last Ski Mask. Exactly.
Yeah, but they did it again on Thursday. Yeah, there was like.
And these are these legitimate Shuli fans, or this is like Chad, with a voice changer? You know what I mean? Are these just like?
Oh, no. You could tell. They were trolls because one guy didn't know how the fucking phones worked, and you could just tell by his voice. And another guy. There was another caller who keeps calling in talking about wrestling. I finally had to get him off the fucking line, but he didn't. He apparently he doesn't like Shuli.
Are you sure that wasn't Husey?
Huh? Husey was on the show because he kept going and start trying to talk fucking wrestling. I'm like, guys, can we get it together? It's Thursday night. If it was a Saturday, I'll stay here all day. I got work in the morning. I'm not talking wrestling.
Shout out. Hey, we covered it on Sports Mask, so go watch it. But the great Vince McMahon going full real life heel, selling WWF to the Saudi company. I love it. Go watch my rant on Sports Mask if you want more on that. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Vince McMahon's calling into Sports Mask next week, by the way.
Yes, I heard about that. You're not Shane. Vince. Getting big Vince money coming on. That's going to be huge. Which another thing, Stancil, I noticed, which I like, the Sad Chad's getting a lot of fucking attention and views and stuff, which is spilling over to the sports show. I noticed the sports show had a pretty big climb in views and stuff.
Love a good spill. Love a good spill.
Come fucking check that shit out. I'm telling you guys, there's a reason I do that show every now and then, like if I really want to, but I purposely don't get on that show because it's one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. It's just so ridiculous. And,
we've been, I have to say, I know, whatever, sucking our own dick, but whatever. I'm not going to apologize. But and on all honesty, I feel like we've been on a good roll. The last 5-10 have been pretty solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on. If you don't listen,
it's awesome. It's
not just sports, folks. If you can believe that. But
yeah, I hate it when people are like, "Oh, I don't like sports, so I'm not going to listen to it." It's not like that. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not. You don't need to know anything about sports. But speaking of, you didn't like that I picked the Buccaneers Monday night, did you?
Well, I didn't like how much. Yeah, because I had mentioned you. Hey, why don't you ever bring up my Cowboys? And you did. And they're gonna get buried. Pile on. No, I think you're wrong. I think you might wanna make it a separate parlay with adding the.
Well, you wanna? Well, I was thinking about this today because I was thinking about what. I'll do a bet with you. I'll do a bet with you that the Buccaneers will beat the Cowboys Monday night, and the loser, not money, because well, maybe if people would join the Patreon more or send us more money, we could do money. I don't have any money, but maybe let's do. How about the loser has to do a polar plunge and record it?
Ooh,
how about that?
Now, where is the plunge going to take place?
You do it wherever you want, anywhere you want, wherever's convenient. The other person doesn't have to be there; it just has to be video footage of it, sometime before March, let's say.
So, how do I plunge if it's a beach though?
What are you talking about? Put on your bathing suit and go in the water.
Oh, so I just have to run into the water?
Yeah, you just have to go in the. What did you think it was?
Oh, where you plunge off a pier?
Oh no, it's just running in the water in the winter. Okay. That's all.
That's good.
It's really pretty gay. I saw some guy doing it last week at the beach when I was walking my dogs. Weirdo.
Yeah, no, they did a big one on New Year's Day. I thought about going to it, but I didn't end up. I was somewhere else.
So are we doing that? How about we do that bet? Now, are you giving me the spread? Do I get the 2 points or whatever it is?
I figured we'd just do money line.
Fine. Straight up, because I did say, I'm a man of my word, I said the Buccaneers are going to beat them straight up Monday night. The piece of shit Tom Brady, who's ruined my life for 37 years, does what he does in the playoffs as much as I hate it. And the Cowboys look like shit. Dak looks like shit. Ezekiel Elliott looks like he eats his own farts. He's over the hill. And their defense stinks. So
let me ask you this: do you think I'll have a heart attack if I do the plunge?
I mean, who cares? You're recording it. That's great content.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. All right, deal. A bet's a bet. Let's do it. We got Cowboys. Done. It's done. You got Buccaneers.
Money line.
Loser will have to do the polar plunge.
Polar plunge before the end of before the Super Bowl. How about that? You have 3 weeks.
Okay, yeah, before the bowl, for the big bowl. But I do agree with you. As much as I hate to say it, I do agree on your point. There's no way the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
No.
I think they make it to the championship. I do not think they're going to get to the bowl.
Absolutely kidding yourself, but that's good for you that you have faith in your team.
I mean, we don't have Green Bay this year. Green Bay's always fucked us.
You're just not a good team.
Yes, Decline host. I agree with you. We need to get rid of Ezekiel Elliott now. He fucking blows.
He just looks like I'm saying he looks like he literally smells. Doesn't he look like he's just like he looks like one of those guys that eats his own boogers and doesn't have good hygiene, doesn't he? He's always looked like that to me. Like a guy who's his nose is all. He was the kid who's always had boogers coming out of his nose. Yeah. That kid. He always talks like he has something in his throat. He's just disgusting.
He's one of those guys, and Dak was doing this shit for a while until he got benched when he was hurt, of course, until he saw his backup quarterback could play, once they got paid, he stopped fucking making big plays. There's no big plays coming
Russell
out of
Wilson.
Elliott.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
No big
coming out of
plays.
either of those guys. Yeah.
So fuck off. I thought it was funny last week. I meant to text you, but I didn't. But both of our teams only got 6 points on the board. The Jets and the Cowboys, both teams scored only 6 points.
My God. Yeah. Well, shout out again. It was on the last sports show, but I want to give a shout out to my boy Aaron Rodgers, who will be the next Jets quarterback on a 1-year contract next year and lead us to our first Super Bowl in over 50 years. And I can't wait. So welcome to New York, Aaron Rodgers. I'm just preemptively saying that. Great to have you. Best defense in the league with one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play it next year. Game over.
Game over. That's right.
Stancil. Bet with Stancil.
Bet with Stancil. Bet with me. Get on there. Check out the parlays. I'm telling you, the odds might be a little
The odds are amazing.
But
now, what kind of money are you putting on those odds?
Depends. I mean, they only let me put so much because the odds are so high. So I tried
Is that
to
a
bet.
thing?
Yeah, I tried to bet like $5 on one of them. They only let me bet 81 cents because the payout was like $3 million.
Asinine. So wait a minute. Before we get too far away, we threw out last week about we need a hashtag for your getting fat this year,
right?
And I had a few submissions from listeners. Get fat, die crying. Get fat, die trying. The fattening. I thought that like the fappening, you know.
I like that.
And I guess that's it. Yeah,
I like the fattening.
The fattening is pretty good. Like the fappening, you know.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys have any other recommendations, leave them in the comments. A hashtag for me getting fat this year. All right. I'm going to see how fat I can get. I'm not going to go overboard, but I do want to get nice and plump. All right. I want bigger cannonballs this summer, motherfuckers. I need big splashes in the pool. All right. I'm tired of doing these humongous cannonballs off ledges and barely making a splash. It's bullshit.
Yeah, pretty embarrassing. Very embarrassing splashes.
Fat Lives Matter. Oh, that's pretty good. Check this out.
Fat Lives Matter.
That might be the name of the magazine I put out. I'm going to start writing a blog like all these weight loss people do. I'm going to write a how to get fat blog.
Oh, you should do that. The problem with that is you'll probably be seen as like some kind of literal hero because they'll be like, oh, he's so bossy. You're like, you know what I mean? People won't get it. No,
I think they'll probably view it as satire, like I'm making fun of fat people because I'm not fat. But
smart people would, but all the rest of the world is like, oh wow, he's so body positive. He's proud about getting fat because that's the world we live in.
Yeah, that's true.
You're the next
maybe
Lizzo.
When I'm shoveling, I'm the next Lizzo. When I come out with a hit song, you guys are going to be, tuning in every week and not dropping out like flies whenever the show gets a little stale.
I could see you fat as hell playing a crystal flute with a mask on, jumping around a stage.
Skin flute.
Yeah, she played. Oh yeah.
God.
Big
you know
piece
who else
on that
is playing skin flute? Karen Mongos. No, I'm kidding. That was only on
wow. I'd like somebody to play my skin flute. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, can you explain? Let's get back to our core values here. I feel like I might have brought this up before, but can you explain Cardiff Electric to me and why anybody likes him?
I do not understand where he came from, who he is.
Yeah, and I'm not
trying
to bury him or anything. I just don't get it at all. I don't get why
I don't understand
Carl likes him. I don't get why Carl likes him. I don't get why Shuley talks about him. He's just very bland and boring anytime he's on a mic.
Yeah, the sad chat before the last, Stevie Lou was like, "Oh my God, we got a big guest coming in." I'm not hating on Stevie, but he's like, "Oh, we got a huge guest," and I'm like, "Oh, who the fuck is it gonna be?" And then this guy comes on as a puppet, and it's Cardiff, and I'm like, "Okay, I don't know, I don't."
But
get
am
it
I miss?
either.
Okay,
no, you're not alone, and trust me, other people are also. This guy says, "Fuck Cardiff." Seriously, not funny. And I do hear, by the way, and I'll let you go. That the software that he uses to make him look like a potato is going away.
Woo. Yeah, and I don't mind. I don't care about the potato or fake name or this name because you've all heard that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying I don't hate him by any means. I have no problem with
I just don't get
I just don't get it. Like, was he on some kind of big show at some point, or is that why these guys? Well, my only other guess is that is he good at like computer stuff and researching for these guys, like making clips and stuff? Is that it? I
don't know. It's either that or I think it's, I have a good feeling,
because even Levy's like he loves him. I just don't get all these guys. I just don't see it.
I think it's somebody that's
somebody.
in the somebody that's already in the podcasting world who's also using a voice changer, and all those guys I think know who it is. That's my theory. I'm probably wrong.
That's an interesting theory.
But I mean, that's why he's getting led on all these shows with no issues because all these people know who it actually is.
Look at the
maybe I'm just not picking up.
Dr.
on it.
Dumbfuck already ruining good things.
Wow.
Interesting things. What a piece of shit. Dr. Dumbfuck over here. Could have been interesting, but he had to go show him how to do stuff.
Wow.
So I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. I just because I was listening.
No,
to
you're not alone. You're not.
I was listening to the great Carl and Who Are These Podcasts. So I was walking the dogs this afternoon. Cardiff was once again on there, and I don't know. I just don't get it. Very bland, very dry when he's on the mic. No real. I don't really get his bit.
Yeah. This John Shitball says he stole the potato from Kyle Dunnigan. Oh, so he's a thief potato.
Whoa.
Potato thief.
Potato thief.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
All right. I'm glad.
All
that
right.
makes me feel good.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is.
4:21. Oh, it actually is 4:20. Wow, that's cool. 4:21. Oh, wow. Now I heard.
The merch mercenaries,
classic.
people. We are the merch mercenaries, best merch in podcasting. Okay, listen, folks. I'm telling you right now, skimaskcollective.com is your number one source for the best merch out there. I think Stancil's getting up right now to grab some merch himself. This stuff's gonna sell out. You're gonna want to make sure to have all of this before the big palooza. Big piece pillow on deck. Look at that. Get it for your grandmother. Lay your grandma's nappy head down on that beautiful, beautiful pillow. I'm telling you won't. Oh, look, he's got flops in hand. He's ready for the palooza. He's ready.
Get your chunkless. Get your chunk. We have two different sandals on the site.
We do. I will be showing those.
You wear your chanclas to Ski Mask. What is it? Ski Mask
Palooza. Everybody better have cock flops.
Cock flops.
If you don't want cocks, you can get the SMC flops right here. All right,
those are good.
Now,
aren't there little dicks on there somewhere too, hidden? If I remember.
Oh yeah, there is hidden penises. There's one hidden penis,
cool.
But it's hard to see. It's not out and about like this pair here. Vinny Cash has these bad boys.
Vinny Cash, the God. I got Vinny Cash and the great David Chandler were watching Sports Mass live the other day. Ooh. Shout out to them. There's the pillow, a classic. Everyone I've shown this to loves it. Absolutely loves it. These things. By the way, the merch is starting to move, folks. The merch is moving, so go get there.
Merch is moving, and I just put up new merch this morning. We haven't shown this, but ladies, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. This one's not exclusive. I'll come up on those in a second, but you're gonna want to burn these candles on Valentine's Day, people.
Oh, right? Absolutely.
Sit your lady down. Oh my God! So this is a Stancil graveyard candle. How good does it smell? Does it smell? It smells amazing, right?
Absolutely unscented. So here's the thing: if you're alone, so if you're with someone, obviously light the candles. If you're alone, ladies, if you're alone this Valentine's Day, light one of these boys up and channel me through this candle and touch yourself. And be sure to send me some pictures if you do. Now, I hear there's some new merch coming down the pipe.
There is. But first, there was a little bit of snow falling from the sky earlier, people. You don't want your hair to get messed up. Constant content constantly being released. Cover up that nappy fucking hair of yours.
Love it.
Beautiful, beautiful beanie cap.
Love it.
All right.
I wear that. I have it. I wear it all the time. I actually considered it wearing it on this very show, but I'm having a good hair day. But that's a great hat.
For the great new listeners who are crossing over from Sad Chad, listen, there's nothing more sad than interracial couples, but there's a brand new shirt out right now, the Sad Chad Show. Sad Chad Show is up on the skimaskcollective.com.
Wow, that's a great shirt. We're all seeing this together. This is my first time. That's a great shirt. I'm going to have to buy that.
Look how sad this couple looks. They know they're going to get made fun of grocery shopping, so
get it in time for DabbleCon. Get it in time for DabbleCon, folks. Get it now. Be dialing.
That's one of 3 brand new products out on the market. Yeah, I released 3 today. I'm going to release some more.
What else?
Wake up in the morning with the Sad Chad coffee mug, okay?
Whoa!
have your stepdad hit you over the head with the Sad Chad coffee mug if it's not ready in time. Okay,
That's a great call. Absolutely. Or if you're a stepdad, hit your kid in the head with that. If they do something wrong, channel your inner Sad Chad. That's a great. Is that a steel mug?
No, it's actually
Looks like
ceramic. There's a handle on the back side of it. This is how I had to present it so you could see the logo. And people that are coming by know that you may be sad, or you may be sad for Chad, or your name may be Chad, and you get beat up by your stepdad because you're not pouring the coffee into this beautiful mug available on SkiMaskCollective.com.
Great,
right?
Another great Valentine's Day gift.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, we all would love to work out. Most of us do. Not me. I'm getting fat this year, but I
was in there. I was
the
in there
pounds.
today.
When you go to the gym, people, you normally bring a towel with you, right?
Sure,
Or
I
do you? Who would you dry off with paper towels?
No.
Who would do that?
Trash people.
I think Ray DeVito does that, doesn't he?
Well, he steals towels from gyms, and then
Steals the towels.
I've seen the guys who.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Get your exclusive Ray DeVito towel. All right, available just in time for the gym and Ski Mask Palooza. All right.
I know what I'm getting Kevin Brennan for his birthday.
Yes, get the towel. All right, so people know that you can dry off at the gym, or if you want to lay out at the beach, whatever you want to do. All right, Towel King's out here. It's a beautiful
That is
product.
great. The Ray DeVito towel, that is great stuff. You got to let people know what's going on in MLC and Ski Mask world. Get
Exactly.
yourself a Ray DeVito towel. One of the great eggs in comedy.
He's a good egg.
All
This is in
proceeds-
no way. All proceeds go to the Ray DeVito Fund.
All proceeds. Well, they also go. Well, yes, the Ray DeVito Fund, also referred to as me and Ski Mask. But get out there, get this towel. Maybe we'll send one to Ray.
Yeah, we'll send a towel.
And
Ray's
look
way.
at that hot girl holding it.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's another. If you go to the website, you can see her wearing it actually. So wearing it around the waist, I believe she is doing.
And that's a great
yes.
one to bring to Ski Mask Palooza for the kayakers to towel off.
Stancil Grave shirts. We had this in the hoodie form, but it's currently sold out, so I had to take it off the website. But you can still grab the t-shirt right now until the new hoodie comes out.
The hoodie's great. As seen, you've seen Kevin Brennan wear that shirt on the Anthony Cumia program. Get your own. I'll sign it. I'll come on it and then clean it for you.
And of course, you sports fans, this will be on a t-shirt very, very soon. It's any minute now. It should be released out on the website.
Logo.
So keep your eyes out for that. And I finally figured out the form to, erase the background, make it look a little bit better. So we're gonna have all that stuff. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you get to the website and you're overwhelmed with what to choose, you cannot go wrong. It's the first product on the website when you go. It's the flagship shirt.
folks.
Big piece.
Now, what happened? Now, I hear pray tell that you may have misplaced the shirt, the infamous shirt that you had a seizure and died in.
So what happened was when I was getting ready to go do Wet Spot before I had COVID, and I had to cancel, I had everything laid out. It was Sunday. I had everything laid out so I could put it in my bag Monday and head into the city. And I never ended up making it. And I know I left it right underneath my TVs. Now, I just went through my closet, got rid of a bunch of old shit, and with just spring cleaning it, if you will. And I can't find the shirt anywhere. The shirt is nowhere to be found in my apartment.
Did you not give it? Did you sure you didn't give it to somebody? And
I haven't been anywhere, and because no one's ever been in my apartment besides me and my lady. So there's no way I could have given it away.
Would you put it past your lady to put it up on eBay, saying a ski mask worn shirt could be worth a lot of money?
There may be some conversation.
Did the Smithsonian come and get it?
You know what?
Smithsonian Museum of Natural History?
I'm trying to think, though, because I did have a water leak, and I put in a request to have it fixed. Now, they're supposed to call me, and it doesn't look like any work has been done, but the leak suddenly stopped. So now I'm getting curious if people are coming into my apartment when I'm not here. But it was a type of leak where if it was fixed, it would have been obvious. But it was coming from the ceiling, but now it's stopped. So there's all kinds of theories. I'm going to have to rip this whole place apart again to try to find the big P shirt because I could buy another one, but it's not the one that I'm
No.
died in. It's not the
That
one
is
that brought
a
me back to
legend-
life.
A shirt that will live in infamy, to say the least. The big piece shirt that you almost died in. You got to find that. That is
We'll
that's a
find
big case.
it is.
To get somebody
yeah.
on that case.
I may have to get some detectives over here, the New Haven Police Department, and do some investigations.
Now
Big
that's
investigations.
it's Poconos weekend. Chrissy, and Gino Bisconti, and who else is up there?
Mead's there.
Marshall Bobrew, Aunt Mead is
Marshall.
up there. I sent the link out to them, but they said they made the mistake of started drinking an hour ago, and they're already on another drink run. Now what do you have? Is that a Twix?
It is a Twix bar.
Left or right? Left or right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right is white. White is right.
I don't even. They're the same, right? What's the difference?
It's the same. It's a marketing nonsense.
Oh.
It's marketing
I was
nonsense for sheep. I got a left one.
I woke up this morning. I ate 12 boneless buffalo wings.
Perfect.
Then I
Leftover?
Had, last night
Cooked fresh.
I went to Chili's last night. I ordered.
Somebody's doing well.
I had a gift card. I had the triple dipper, the burgers, and a bunch of wings, and then I ordered another side piece of wings because I knew I would want more in the morning.
Now that's the Chili's off of exit 40.
No.
Oh wait. Oh no, there's a Chili's right off exit 51, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right down the street. I know that Chili's. I had an ex that used to live around the corner. She had a big ass, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a
Like
pretty
a nice
bad
big
neighborhood.
ass. Yeah, it's pretty bad. East Haven. Shout out East Haven. She lived around the corner in a little shithole. This was in college, so it's fine. No, your little neighborhood. That's not that bad. There's a little. New Haven's a very strange. I lived in New Haven for almost basically on and off for a decade for in the mid-20s, so I know it well. Very strange. It's sprawling, but it's downtown is small. I don't know. I never really figured it out.
Yeah, it's definitely a weirder city.
Just the layout is very strange.
It was funny too because I was scrolling on Facebook earlier. I know I'm gay. I still have it. I delete it and then I always bring it
You're
back.
not gay. You're just 70.
Well, no. The reason I like it, Stancil, is for the marketplace to buy shit and stuff like that. So and you can't look at marketplace unless you have an account.
I got some shit for you to sell, by the way. That's for another day.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I can do that.
New in box.
Cool.
Remember, I bought basically a satellite dish to try to get Wi-Fi out here. Well, I never opened it, and it's still in a box. So
You want me to help you get Wi-Fi there?
I have Wi-Fi. I think. How am I doing?
You want me to help you speed it up? Are you getting it from the house?
Oh yeah. All right. So people love this. This is Wi-Fi talk. This is the Wi-Fi talk section of the program. I have a Google, not Nest. Google. Is it Google? No, Google Mesh. Google Mesh things set up. So I have one in the window closest to this garage, which is still about 50 yards away. And then I have a Wi-Fi receiver plugged in here, and that's what I'm connected to. You see?
Yeah.
So the problem is, yes, it has to cover 50 yards through a tree and then again through another 2 doors to get in here.
Well, I know I mentioned it to you through text. I said the sound on the latest sports is very good, and I just thought about it. The sound is good today. The clicking went away, and the sound is good. I don't know.
Well, maybe. I mean, listen, Bobby gave me
Don't
this
touch
mic.
it. Fuck it. Don't touch it. Leave
Yeah,
it.
Bobby gave me this new mic. Shout out the great Bobby Tambura. Gave me this new mic a few weeks ago. So maybe it just had to warm up. I don't know.
Maybe you just had to break it in.
I think though, the more guests we have, I've noticed. I think it clicks. I think for whatever reason, I don't know if that makes any sense, but like it affects the Wi-Fi for me somehow. And there's like 4 or 5 people on here. I feel like it's shittier. Whatever. I'm sure people love this.
Yeah. No, who cares? I mean, Decline host likes it. They're getting in the conversation. They say they still can't get Wi-Fi, so count your blessings.
I can't. Speaking of no Wi-Fi, I was just talking Orlando, the city of Orlando. I know I said this before after I went, but you can't. I had better service in Costa Rica than when I was in Orlando. I don't know what the fuck's going on down there.
Really? Maybe it's all the
I guess. I brought that up.
Huh? Oh, fuck. Maybe they're trying to keep all the kids inside Disney World, and they can't call outside.
I think they just said it expands so fast they don't keep up with the like the towers and shit or whatever. Who cares?
Expand.
Yeah, it's something else to talk to. Expand.
Expand your horizons.
I'm going to see. Oh, this is big news. This is big and breaking news.
Huge,
I'm
folks.
I'm going, and you don't even know this is news. I think I'm going to visit the great Victor out west in not even in a week and a half.
Really?
We're gonna go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be real gay. We're going to Zion National Park. We're going to Death Valley, and we're gonna we're gonna go to Vegas for 2 nights in the middle because Victor's a big wheeling and dealing. So yes, we're gonna go out there.
Definitely
I'm not spending money. I'm there to watch. I can have fun at casinos without spending money. I'm too poor to go to Vegas like that, but I'm sure we'll have fun anyway.
Yeah, you guys will have a blast.
It.
I mean, I don't think I've ever hung out with Victor and didn't have a good time. He's just one of those guys.
He's a good egg.
Even if you feel like shit, he's gonna make you feel good. He's gonna do whatever he can.
He's a good egg. He's just a good hang. He's just a good guy. You don't have to worry about anything. He's not a weirdo. He knows when he gets too drunk. He just goes to bed.
And it's hilarious.
He's just a good egg. So that'll be so. That ties into what I was talking to Mead and White Julio about. Our 50th, if we time this correctly, our 50th Sports Mask Collective falls on Super Bowl week.
Really?
If we take the week off after the conference championships, the week there's no game, then our 50th, and we do, because we're on 48 now, right?
Yeah.
No, we're on 47.
So. Let me see. Anyway,
Anyway, so our 50th episode, either way, the 50th episode of Sports Mass is going to be Super Bowl week. We're already we're going to do an extravaganza. You're welcome to come down. Julio already White Julio will be there. Julio will be there. You can be there if you want to come down. We're going to do it live from Mead's house, so there's more room.
I'll come to that.
Trying to get Tommy.
Make it a weekend.
Tommy 1973 is going to come. We're going to have a huge, big Sports Math 50th episode, the Super Bowl weekend. Keep an eye out for that. Another show to go before then.
You gonna do it on Saturday or Super Bowl day?
I don't know. We could figure. I'm down. We'll have to see exactly what I'm up to then, but probably down for either. Maybe we'll do it Sunday. If you're gonna come down, do it Sunday, and that way we can all hang and watch us all lose money together.
Sounds good. 47 was the latest.
Yeah, so perfect. So we'll do 48 next week. 49 I'll do live with Victor out west, and then 50 we'll take the week off. Oh no, then we'll take the week off, and 50 will be the Super Bowl. Bingo bongo.
Bingo.
Eat my mongo. I don't fucking. I got
ass. Nothing. Let's see
here.
Ass. Got something else for us. Oh, right. Here we go. Shit.
Boy, this day is really getting away from me. I woke up too late today like a fucking sheep.
Sheep? Let me try to figure out.
Yeah, I don't like
do this.
if I stay in bed past 9, I just feel like a piece of shit. I just feel like I wasted the day. Can't do it, no matter how late I go to bed.
All right, so we did get our first. I tweeted this out. I finally figured out how this works. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna put it in the. I'll put it in the comments too. But go to this link, people, if you want to leave us a voice message and play on the show. We got one from Derek. Let me see if I can.
While you're looking at it, I just got a text from Mead, and I've covered this on this show before. It's a picture of Kim Congdon, and Mead commented, "Pig whore," unsolicited. Love it.
He just randomly he says this.
Yeah, well, he knows my feelings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just randomly. No, nothing preempted that.
All right, let's see if we can do this. Share screen.
While you're doing, she has been pissing me off because she's been in Austin, and how great. Again, we talked about it last episode. Austin stinks. It's 3 blocks of stuff to do, and then it's just a shithole. There's nothing to it. It's not a real city.
Yeah, Austin blows. Like I said,
Yeah, it's all fake nonsense.
They're
all just trying to kiss Rogan's ass. That's all they're doing.
It just sucks in general. It's everybody, Tim Dillon said it best. That's all I got to say. Just go fucking listen to his shit.
Listen, the guy bought a house and sold it a year later. That's all you need to know, I think.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't get us kicked off the web. But
Well.
we'll play our first. You can see it, right? Let's see what happens.
I can
here.
see
This
it.
This is where the voice messages are going to go, people. Follow that link in the comments.
Hey, baby.
Get ready to cut it
It's
off.
Keanu.
Oh, Keanu.
Me and Gino just want you to know that we love you, Ski Mask boys. We're up here in the Poconos being cool and smoking cools. Peace,
Yeah.
baby.
I didn't know they still made cools. I don't think they do.
Wow.
I
haven't
nice
seen
of
a pack
Keanu
of
to
Cools
call
in a
us.
long time. Yeah,
No.
thank you, Keanu.
My uncle, shout out Peter Bin Casby, my great uncle, he's long dead, used to go to the dump and bring me treasures from the dump. And I just remember he always wore a cool hat, a KOOL hat that he found at the dump. A real legend. Polish legend.
KOOL. I smoked Cools for a little while until somebody called me a very derogatory term, which I cannot
imagine.
repeat. Yes. And
Something, yeah, right. Well, that was nice of Keanu to leave a voicemail. That was a good
thank
one.
you. I hope they're having a fun time. They said they're smoking Cools and it's a cool time. So that was
That's
great.
good.
She sounded like she's been smoking some Cools in that voice message.
Yeah, she's got that cute, South Carolina accent. She's a real treat, that Keanu.
So yeah, people, if you didn't catch the link, I tweeted it. So all you got to do is go to that link and leave a voicemail, and we'll play it on the show, and then we'll also play it before the episode, audio only version. Let us know
interact with us. If you watch the show long enough, we love interacting with we love interacting with the world. That's why we like the comments. We're not putting ourselves above anything. We're here down in the shit. And we're not mud sharks, because mud sharks are just white girls who fuck black guys. And somebody's an idiot who keeps calling himself that and thinks that's funny. It's funny because of that, not because of whatever.
White guys who open for black guys.
Yeah, white guys who ride the coattails of black guys named Godfrey. That's what a mud shark is.
Yeah, real mud
but
shark.
Anyway, yes, interact with us, interact with the world. And,
get it together, people. As always, Sad Chat will be out Thursday. And who knows what can happen Monday night. We're going to know who will be doing the Polar Plunge. Okay.
I'm a little nervous now because now I hope.
Now I'm thinking about the water and I'm like, fuck, man. But I do have to say, one of my uncles is a hardcore Dallas Cowboys hater, and he bet the Cowboys, which was very surprising to me because he absolutely always refuses to bet on the Cowboys. And the fact that he did, and he's a football coach, so it kind of, no.
Well, I think it'll be a close game either way, which isn't that all we can hope for at the end of the day is a nice, entertaining football game.
Yeah, like college football.
Oh, please. College football, don't get me started. Go watch. Yes, if you watch Sports Mask the last episode, you know my feeling on college football. What a debacle college football is. It fucking sucks. College football fucking stinks.
It all stinks. I got to go check out my bets, people. Make sure I got everything locked down.
Yeah. The game already. Does the game already start?
I think it starts this evening at some point.
No, there's a 4:30 game.
Oh, really?
I already got my bets in, so it doesn't matter. Seahawks, 49ers coming right up.
Big bets, big sweats.
I'm gonna go. I might go have a little drinky. I might go over to my buddy's house and then I might meet somebody for a drink. What do you think about that?
Good for you. Meet somebody for a drink. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store.
Yeah. What do you got? Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna have? Maybe I can help you make your dinner before we get.
I'm feeling hot dogs. I think I'm gonna throw some in the pan. Actually, no.
Hot dogs and beans. Hot dogs and beans. Beans and Franks, a classic.
I'm not
great
I just
football
had beans. I just had. No, I'm gonna cook the chili tonight. I got one more kit left. But then I'll cook hot dogs tomorrow, which I was gonna do on the show today, but that'll be next Saturday. And
what do you do for size? That's not really that bad for you. There might be a mac and cheese side. You need a fattening side. The hot dogs, that's not going to get you fat. We're trying to get you fat.
Oh, hot dogs will get you fat, dude. I eat 3 or 4 of them bad boys, and then I'll eat
3 or 4. You need to get some sides. The fat's in the sides. You get fat with the sides. Get some mac and cheese.
I'm going to get some mashed potatoes. How about that?
That's good. Potatoes. Starch is good. That'll kill
mashed potatoes with the cheese on top.
Yeah. The Gavone mashed potatoes with like bacon in it and all that shit. Disgusting.
Yeah. Dude, it is gross.
Yeah, the trash mac and cheese for trash people.
It's trash, but it's good.
Right.
So, and it's fattening. All right, I'll be doing the measurement here soon, and I'll put out the number on Twitter, and I'll put the video up on Patreon, of course.
There's a new Stancil culture up on the Patreon too. Wade Julio, the softball story, some real classic stuff there. Check that out.
Go check that out,
did,
people.
we did about double the time we intended. We just couldn't stop.
We've been doing these solo shows, but we do have some big guests lined up for the future. They were just busy today. So
Yeah. And honestly, I like the, as
Yeah,
we've
it's
said
fun.
before,
We can do an
guests are
hour.
nice and all, but fuck guests a lot of the times, too. Got enough shit to talk about.
always. Yes, your appearances have been really good at Compound.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I was there Tuesday and in hot water and got so hammered I forgot my backpack and then told Gino to hang on to it for me and then texted him the next day, hey, did I leave my backpack there? And then he said, hey, we had this conversation. And but we had fun. Thank you, Rumble Cat. Listen, as we've said a million times, I just try to have fun, and I hope that if I have fun and we have fun, people watching it have fun. And there's nothing to. Life will make you take enough things seriously. There's no need to try to take anything more serious than you have to.
We're all going to have fun. Kevin hasn't released an episode since Tuesday, so now I'm going to go hang myself because there's nothing to listen to.
No, I haven't even gotten around. I've had a busy couple days. I haven't even gotten around to listening to him on Compound from Thursday, so I'm a little behind.
It's not. Barry Ribs ruined the whole episode.
Ugh, God, Barry stinks. And they were just saying how he hasn't been around.
K-Fur was fucking putting out some threatening messages towards Barry on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
K-Fur's all riled up. K-Fur's a wild boy. Does he still
he
hate
just-
you? He loves Chad. He hates
Oh, he
you.
retweeted some of my stuff.
All right.
I don't know why
No,
he just randomly started hating it, and now he's back on the squad. I don't know.
That's fine.
It's okay. But yeah, he was saying some nasty things towards Barry on Twitter. If you want, I can pull it up real quick. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't care if
All right,
it's
let's
easy
see.
enough.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second to pull this bad boy up because it was pretty funny.
Yeah, but yes,
K-Fur,
shout out-
Very interesting guy. He puts out some wild shit, man.
He's wild. He's a wild boy. I have to go down now.
Kevin went live earlier today, actually. My bad.
Oh, there you go. There you have it. I'll have to check that out. Probably watch that tomorrow while I'm watching the games.
Yep.
Yeah, so I left my backpack, so they'll probably see me out on that Compound Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. I got to grab my bag. My wallet's in there. Everything I own is in there. But who cares? Because everything you need is on this now, so who gives a fuck?
Yep. Everything you need. I lost my wallet for a week one time, and I paid for everything with my phone.
Have you ever driven down a Compound?
Driven?
Yeah.
Fuck no, I'm not driving.
No,
down
neither
the
have I. I just don't feel like. All right, I guess I'll take the train. It really is
take
just
the
as
train.
quick. It's just annoying.
The train's super because it's
to
so fucking
spend-
slow, and you know. It
No,
can
I
go
don't mind
faster.
that. It's just the $50 basically, $40.
Yeah, that's annoying.
and the fucking. But then again, fucking Easy Pass runs you 15. So whatever. This is really boring talk.
This is boring. Holy shit, this guy tweets a lot.
Oh, he deletes.
Huh?
K-Fur's over there chatting tweets, just deleting tweets.
No, he's not like deleting them. He's just doing so many paragraphs. I'm trying to find the one.
Oh, he said he tweets a lot.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. This is one. I'll read it. Hold on. Oh yeah, hold on. Wait on a second. I'll start here. Hold on. let me share the screen. We'll end it with this, people. We'll end it with this because it's fine. Thank you, Scooter. Good egg. Share screen here. Chrome tab. All right. The real fans know and don't miss Wednesday, Thursday at 4 p.m. I don't know how many fights I've started because someone is messing with me right before the show starts or making me pause too many times because when Ant stops the show and I'm behind the fucking show starts acting up and dropping back. White people problem? Okay.
Sounds like he beats his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like exactly who he's talking about.
Okay, yeah, this was the tweet.
K-Fur
did you hear about
donated.
this married cop? That was hilarious.
I did not. K-Fur donated like $170 to MLC today. Says T-Climb.
Yeah, this
Spread it
married
around,
cop-
you piece of shit. Kevin's just bought a house. He's got enough money. Give us
Yeah,
some
spread
fucking
it.
money.
All right. When fucking compound boss tells you to shut up genuinely, it's time to hop in front of the inline. You washed up, failed retail employee, no jokes, having comic, working clubs that kids from Iowa with the dreams of the big city end up doing open mic and paying $5. Fuck fag berry ribs. Wait,
That's
when's
funny.
the one?
It started out, I thought he was talking about me.
Oh, hey, fuck ribs. How about you shit? Wait, no, I'm not gonna read that. Hold on.
Oh boy, I can't read I just see how much he's typing in these, which is
okay. Here's a fun
on
one.
its own funny.
This is what I was trying to find. Hey Barry, some people wait all week watching people like fucking Dr. Steve and Chrissy Marangino just to get to Thursday where we get to see Anthony and KB and Levy in their element, just enjoying each other and riffing. And here comes Barry Ribs to ruin it with cheap heat and weak works. Hey Barry, I fucking hate you. It's honestly been cut down to 2 great days of can't miss shows for my $10 a month. And now one of them gets fucking tanked by Angry Ribs trying to upset KB with stupid Louis C.K. works. I fucking hate you, man. You ruin shit for so many people. You provide no laughs. You're dumb for so many years here.
Oh my
hey,
God.
fuck you, Ribs.
I love it.
Not with stupid fucking Barry Ribs intentionally trying to ruin the show with his yo, followed by nothing of value. Now taking Lexapro because he's nervous his life is ending and he can't get a job. Refuses to work, sucks off state aid, blaming nerves on pandemic. Shit's over, Ribs.
Wow. Scorched earth. Shout out to K Fur. Lexapro is so bad for you, it's unbelievable.
Did you hear about this, Stancil? Married cop filed
No,
for
what's
allowing
this
a
about?
tired police department to run several high-speed trains on her. So she fucked the entire police department.
High-speed trains?
Yeah, apparently. Like, it happened within a short amount of time.
Like in a cellar?
Well,
They acelled her ass.
Yeah, they blew it wide open. Now, what's hilarious
that her?
about this? No, that's not her. She's
well, we gotta obviously we need to see her.
This is her right here.
Hold on. Let me make my screen bigger. Gotta get a good look on the left.
Yeah, that's her husband. So now her husband has said that he supports his wife because obviously she got fired. She
I don't get this.
Is involved in.
Now you got
to funny with this high-speed train thing. That's just they're just being assholes, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, this is all over the news. It's funny.
High-speed trains.
Now, if you can see it, it's going to show the guys. It's going to show because the officers that she fucked. And,
sure.
And imagine being the husband and coming out in the news.
Is the husband a cop?
The husband is a park ranger. So she
cool.
was on the police force. And
Officers involved in sex while on duty. Patrol Officer Megan Hall, Patrol Officer Juan Lugo Perez, Sergeant Louis Powell, Detective Seneca Shields, Sergeant Henry, K9 Officer Larry, Patrol Officer Patrick, and Patrol Officer Gavin Schoberl. Hobbs says details of the investigation made public so far have shaken public confidence.
Are you doing the train whistle? Or is it...
I'm not.
Oh
Whoever's
my God.
doing that, though,
is
it's
this
funny.
a joke? What station? This is the greatest news station. That was like a serious news station. They're playing a train whistle. Is that a serious thing?
I think somebody redid the clip.
Oh, okay. That's fucking hilarious.
But dude, that is fucking funny.
That's funny. No, I didn't see that. Where was that?
Yeah, dude. It happened in Tennessee. So there was
some guys get all the
black. Yeah, there was 2 black guys on the squadron, 1 Hispanic, and 3 other white dudes. So everybody got fired. They all got caught.
It's too bad it was on the clock. Why can't you just wait till you get home?
I see. That's the part of the story I don't know about because I don't.
I thought they heard him say it was on something in there.
I think so. Let me see.
Because otherwise, there's no way. I don't disagree. She's clearly a mud shark, and what the word actually means, not what an idiot thinks it means. So she's clearly a mud shark, by who was running those high-speed trains.
Yeah. One of them. So this was the interesting point somebody made too. I think they made it on Skank, Legion of Skanks. But one of the officers was assigned to the K9 division. Did she fuck the dog? I mean, what did they do with the dog while they were banging in the K9 unit?
That's a good point.
Dude, she's like banging like the whole department. Imagine being like, if you're the husband, wouldn't you just fucking be like, don't show my face on the news. Goodbye. Like, pack your bags.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what anybody does anymore. I mean, maybe is he okay with it though? Maybe they just have a thing. Maybe he doesn't
That's
care.
a lot of things. I mean,
maybe it's a lot of things. Maybe he's out there in the parks, fucking jacking off bucks.
He does look like the type that would probably fucking jack off a big black buck.
She does too, but there was a
Yeah,
couple
she
in those
definitely does.
pictures. Looks like a couple
Hey,
bucks. She had a couple
get down
bucks.
there. Why don't you
Couple
get
of
down
those
there and earn the ranks?
Yeah.
They call
She
me
bagged a
Lexington.
couple bucks.
They call me Sergeant Lexington Steele.
Yeah. Yeah, well, good for her.
Yeah,
I'm
good for
sorry
her.
she lost her job, but she shouldn't have done it on her shift. Just
Yeah.
go home and do it.
Yeah, on her shaft. Good for you, keeping all those
Whoa.
cocks hard and keeping the.
Maybe we'll get her on the show. Maybe
Let's get her
I'll
on the
hit her up.
show. Yeah, hit her up. Get her on the show. Well, maybe we'll get her to compare the officers' piece sizes now that they're in the public
Oh.
eye, and most of those guys were married too, which is hilarious. Big fuck fest going down in Tennessee
Shout out Tennessee.
at the police department. It's amazing.
Beautiful Tennessee. Whoa.
He gets out of traffic tickets. It's all about how she blows. All right,
Wow. Well, no more
Go.
blowing in my car. No more interlock device. I'll be driving drunk later.
Drive drunk. It's the most American thing you can do out there. We'll be back Saturday, people, with a brand new episode. New merch. Leave us a voice
Get
message.
the merch. The merch is hot.
Yeah.
Merch is rolling. The page is rolling. We're rolling.
Everything's rolling.
2023, the Jordan year, greatest year.
And one of us will be plunging before the Super Bowl.
Whoa.
I'll put out a poll. We'll see.
I'll give you a poll.
We'll see who's gonna win. I'll put out a Twitter poll and big polls.
I'm going to have a small poll after that plunge.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Love you.